Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about Violent Night. So I feel like this film kind of went under a lot of people's radar. I was aware of it and I was keen to watch it just because of David Harbour, let's be honest. But then the trailer came out and I was interested, and because not that I just review horror, but because this is somewhat in the horror realm, I decided to give you a review. I was lucky enough to watch it on the press screening, so I watched it before it officially comes out. So hopefully this will help you figure out if you should check it out or not. And I'm here in my holiday spirit, cause it's like Christmas is right around the corner, and I just thought I should be in the theme. So let's get to it. So if you don't know what Violent Night is about, obviously it's a Christmas film. The premise is pretty simple, really straightforward. It's about a family that a group of thieves break into their house on Christmas Eve, and they're not alone in the house, so Santa is there, and it's the real Santa, and this Santa puts up a fight. So it's pretty straightforward, it's a simple storyline. Everything is said in the title of the film, and as I said, one of the main reasons why this caught my eye in first place was because of the cast, because it stars David Harbour as Santa Claus, which is an interesting casting choice that I actually think it works really well in this type of film. But it also stars Beverly D'Angelo. Hope I'm pronouncing these names right, because the next one it's pretty I might butcher it, but it also stars John Leguizamo. I hope, I'm probably saying this pretty wrong, and Cam Gigandet. Again, these people have really hard to pronounce names, but Cam, I know him from, believe it or not, Twilight. If you've seen the first Twilight, he's the bad guy in the first one. I've seen other films with him ever since Twilight. There's another one with Jonathan Rhys-Meyers that he stars in as well, so I was familiar with his face, but obviously the star here is David Harbour. With all that said, let's get to my thoughts. So I think from now on, this is going to be my staple Christmas movie. It's not an amazing film by any means. It's nothing really new or anything, but it has enough things to make it stand out amongst other horror actiony Christmas films. And it also plays a part that it's straight up my alley. Can you guess it why? Home invasion. Obviously, the big part of the film is that someone breaks into this family's house. Obviously, this takes place on Christmas time, and Santa has some tricks. But obviously there's a home invasion part to it, which I really enjoyed. But overall, I really liked the jokes. It's a really funny film. It has some more adult jokes, some basic ones, but it has some interesting things. It also pokes fun at some movies, some of them horror movies. There's one particular line that I thought was really clever. and it's pretty fresh in everyone's mind, at least it was in mine. So I thought that was pretty funny in a subtle way, I think. And obviously, as I've mentioned, like David Harbour is pretty good here. It plays the perfect Santa for this type of film. It's a similar role, like the moody thing, pretty similar to his character on Stranger Things, but it works for this film because it's a violent film. It's an action, sort of thriller, comedy, horror, has all the genres, honestly, and it works for that. So I thought he was pretty good. Everyone was nice, but obviously he stands out. And yeah, as I said, nice comedy. The action sequences are pretty entertaining, and there's some like really interesting kills. And that really surprised me because I wasn't expecting this to be as gory as it is. Like, it starts out pretty tamed. Like, the first fight sequences, you can't really tell that, like, I mean, you can see blood here and there, and it's just your typical like action sequence. But towards like the second half, like towards the end of the film, there's some like really original and interesting kills, almost like a slasher way. So I guess you can put this one in the home invasion and the slasher category. Yeah, some of the kills were pretty interesting and pretty gory as well, so I was surprised and I liked that. However, as I said, this is not a perfect film by any means. It's like a really cliche one. Like, the story is super simple and cliche. Cinematography, it's standard. There's not really much to it, honestly. The score is like a little bit cheesy and a little bit annoying at times, I gotta be honest. But there's like some music sequences that are pretty entertaining and pretty, I mean, fun. So although there's your typical like Christmas vibe, Christmas score, there's some like interesting songs put like sprinkled here and there. So I did enjoy that, but overall it's pretty simple, like in terms of story, cinematography, score, like everything is pretty basic, but it's fun. Like, the thing is, this is what it sets out to be. It's supposed to be like a lighthearted, fun, actiony horror Christmas film, and that's exactly what you get. I mean, I don't think anyone really has like really high expectations for the film. So if you're just expecting something fun to watch like during this holiday season, I think you're gonna get it. Like, it's fun, it is gory. Yeah, it has like those heartwarming moments that they try to be really deep and stuff, which is expected like from any film, but from a Christmas film it's expected. So yeah, I'm not mad at it, although it's a really simple, basic story and basic like all around. I was entertained, I had fun, I liked the horror aspect, and yeah, I'm just repeating myself. So let's just get to my scores. So overall, I give the film a 3 out of 5. I think it's basic, it's nothing like out there, as I said, but it's fine. I think it's still worth a watch, mainly during like this Christmas season. So yeah, if you're looking for a new Christmas film, a new Christmas horror action film, this is a good one. Cinematography, I give it a 2 out of 5. As I said, there's nothing like really special about it. It's nice, like there's nothing really wrong with it, but nothing really stands out either. And originality, I give it a 2.5 out of 5. I liked like the violent aspect of it, like that Santa is a badass. I also liked that they gave Santa like a backstory. I'm not sure if this is like a true like background for Santa Claus. I have no idea, but I do like that they gave you like a little like background to the character. Yeah, I like that he uses his magic to fight these bad guys. So those are the original bits about the film. Yeah, everything else is simple, but again, that's not a bad thing. Like, I enjoyed the film, so yeah. So guys, these are my thoughts on Violent Night. I have no idea if you were interested in a review of the film, but here it is. I hope you still liked it. Let me know if you are excited about this film, if this was like on your to watch list till the end of the year, or if this like completely flew under your radar. If you haven't seen it yet, let me know in the comments if after my review you are planning on watching it. If you have, let me know your thoughts. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!